Hello everyone, welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry. Now I am going to the topic here, interconversion of alkane, alkene, alkyne. That means how we will convert alkane to alkene, alkane to alkane and alkene to alkyne respectively. Now you can see alkane, alkene, alkyne, where alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon and that formula is CnH2n plus 2, where alkane is CnH2n and alkyne CnH2n minus 2. That means here you can say it is alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon, where alkane is unsaturated hydrocarbon, alkyne is also unsaturated hydrocarbon. But how can you know that it is saturated and these two are unsaturated hydrocarbon? Because alkane contains single bond, whereas alkene contains double bond and alkyne contains triple bond. Then come to question, how can you convert ethane to ethene? Then what is the formula of ethane and what is the type of hydrocarbon ethane? Ethane is the that is example of alkane, where it is called saturated hydrocarbon contains single bond. Now you can see ethane, the structure CH3, single bond CH3. Now here it will convert it to ethene. Ethene means that is alkene. Alkene means here it contains double bond, that is unsaturated hydrocarbon. That means here how can you convert single bond to double bond? That is the main question here. That means ethane in the form, the structure is CH3 and formula is C2H6, and here in presence of bromine and sunlight. That means here we should remember what are the main chemical properties involved in the conversion of the compounds. We should remember ethane or alkane when react with bromine and in presence of sunlight. Actually alkane is a type of very inactive compound. It is called also paraffins, and simple reactions are there, and that is also very important because only few reactions are possible. Chlorine in presence of sunlight you can take, and bromine in presence of sunlight you can take, but here chlorine that will not easily react with alcoholic KOH. If you take chloroalkane, it will not react easily with alcoholic KOH. That is why we should take bromine in presence of sunlight. Here it is converted to CH3CH2Br. What is the name of CH3CH2Br? CH3CH2, that is ethyl bromide. Ethyl bromide, that is common name. What is the IPSC name? Bromoethane. What is the IPS name? Bromoethane. Then bromoethane when reacted with alcoholic, this reaction wants to remember, that means here bromoalkane when react with alcoholic KOH it gives double bond. Then how many carbons are there? 2 carbons. That means the product should be double bond. Then what is the name? What is the number of carbons? 2 carbon, and the product is double bond. That means it's sure that the product is ethene, or you can say CH2 double bond CH2. Again you see ethane when react with bromine and in presence of sunlight it gives bromoethane. Bromoethane when reacted with alcoholic KOH that gives ethene. There are two chemical reaction involved. Alkane react with bromine in presence of sunlight, and bromoalkane react with alcoholic KOH, it gives alkene. This is one conversion where ethane changes to ethene. Second one, ethene changes to ethane. Ethene means here it contains double bond. Ethane it contains single bond. Ethene changes to ethane. Again see, what is ethane? Unsaturated hydrocarbon alkene having 2 carbon. So CH2 double bond CH2. And now in presence of sunlight, high temperature and pressure, also catalyst is used, nickel or palladium you can use. Then what happens? Ethane means alkane having 2 carbon. So when alkane, this is very important reaction. When alkene, that is called hydrogenation. When alkane react with hydrogen in presence of nickel and palladium as a catalyst and high temperature and pressure, it gives alkane. Then here what is the corresponding alkane? Ethene is 2 carbon and ethane is 2 carbon. It is single bond, it is double bond. Ethene mean double bond. Ethane mean single bond. What is the question? Ethene to ethane. Double bond having 2 carbon to single bond 2 carbon. Ethene to ethane. Now next third one. Ethane to ethyne. Ethane. Again see ethane mean CH3 single bond CH3, or you can say formula C2H6. When reacted with bromine H nu sunlight, here also you have done already, then what is the product? Bromoalkane. What is the corresponding alkane here? Ethane. That means CH3 CH2Br. And you also remember here also I have explained alcoholic KOH, it gives alkene. And what is the corresponding alkene? 2 carbon. 2 carbon ethane changes to 2 carbon ethene having double bond. But the question is ethane to ethyne. Ethyne means triple bond. CH triple bond CH. Here you should write CH triple bond CH. That means here up to here you know how to get a double bond, and after that we will see how to we will get that ethyne having triple bond formula, that is C2H2 and structure is CH triple bond CH. First this ethene should be react with bromine and carbon tetrachloride, and after that alcoholic KOH where it will get that is alkyne, that is ethyne CH triple bond CH. Again see ethane converted to ethene, 2 reaction bromine in presence of sunlight, alcoholic KOH, ethene to ethane, here hydrogenation in presence of nickel and nickel or palladium as catalyst, high temperature pressure, it changes to alkane. This is one type of chemical reaction of alkene. Ethane to ethyne, here are 2 type of reaction. First is bromine H nu, you should bromination of alkane. Alcoholic KOH, it changes to double bond, and after the bromine carbon tetrachloride and alcoholic KOH, lastly it will convert to CH triple bond CH ethyne. Now you can see ethane, how to change, how to convert ethyne. Ethane is the saturated hydrocarbon, that is alkane, and the formula is C2H6. And what is the structural formula? CH3 CH3. And ethyne is the, here you can say triple bond. Triple bond means unsaturated hydrocarbon. So CH triple bond CH. That means here the question is how can you convert ethane to ethyne? Here you take ethane and bromine and H nu, that is sunlight, then what happens? Your hydrogen replaced by bromine, bromoethane. Bromoethane when treated with alcoholic KOH, then it gives double bond. The 2 carbon, what is the double bond? Ethene, CH2 double bond CH2. Again you treat bromine but not sunlight. Here bromine carbon tetrachloride. That means here we will add bromine between the double bond. Here one bromine, here one bromine, addition. But here that is substitution, and here addition takes place. So here you can see CH2Br and CH2Br. What is the main hydrocarbon? That is here you can say this is alkane. In alkane, one bromine attached to number 1 carbon, number 2 carbon, there is other bromine. So what is the name? 1,2-dibromoethane. Again see 1,2-dibromoethane. Now 1,2-dibromoethane, that means 2 bromines are attached. Here you can take alcoholic KOH or you can take NaNH2 sodamide. Then what happens? It changes to triple bond. Then how many carbon? 2 carbon. 2 carbon changes to here triple bond mean C as triple bond CS. What is the question? Ethane to ethyl. Then how can you do? How can you convert ethane changes to bromoethane? Why? Because it will react with alcoholic KOH and gives a double bond. And this double bond in presence of bromine and carbon tetrachloride, it gives bromo, that means 1,2-dibromo ethane. That means 1,2-dibromoethane, that is alkane, dibromo alkane. What is the general product? Dibromo alkane. And it gives alcoholic KOH react with an react, it gives ethyne. This is very important question. Then come to ethyne to ethane. Ethyne, triple bond. Ethane, single bond. How many carbon? 2 carbon. Here ethyne, triple bond. Ethane, single bond. So the question, ethyne, CH, triple bond CH. What is the common formula? Here you can say C2H2. C2H2 the general formula, and here the structure is CH triple bond CH, and the question is it will convert to ethane. There is no double or triple bond, single bond. Alkane, how many carbon? 2 carbon. That means if you make hydrogenation in presence of nickel and high temperature, just like 573 Kelvin, it changes to triple bond to double bond. And now this double bond again changes to single bond by addition of hydrogen in presence of nickel and 573 Kelvin. That means here only hydrogen takes place, whereas the triple bond changes to double bond changes to single bond. So I hope it is clear how the triple bond changes to single bond and how the single bond changes to triple bond. I hope you understand that conversion up to 3 compounds, and hope you will subscribe my channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry. And after that, in part 1, I will explain other conversion, interconversion of alkane, alkene and alkyne. So that is very important for the examination point of view. Thank you all.